Okay, welcome back. We are beginning our second session right now of Let's Multiplay, Super Multiplay, with me as Pictland and 27 other characters, or 27 other players as various other characters, including our main producers, Rogeru in Byzantium, Deckard in the Ummayyad Emirate, NG Paradox as Francia, and History Nerd as Bulgaria. We're just waiting for everybody to sync up. Looks like Cthulhu's bro is having problems. Possibly Deckard, but it's difficult to tell. Deckard should be fine, he normally is. Okay, and now we start. I'm sure it'll start spamming me fairly shortly with stupid messages I don't care about. So I can't remember exactly what's going on, but as far as I can tell, we are pretty much happy. We're just needing to upgrade the rest of our holdings and the like. So we've got a castle there, and we've got a castle here, and we don't own any other territory because we gave it all away. So we only actually own 2 castles at the moment. We're quite weak because our castles need to fill up with their garrisons and their levies. But once they have, we will focus on... Somebody's unpaused it. That shouldn't happen. We will focus on upgrading our... Well, we might not even focus on upgrading our vassal stuff. We're probably going to build cities before anything else. I think that should be our first move, is to build cities here. But they're quite expensive. They're about 500 gold, 600 gold in fact, to build a city. So it's going to take a while. We can't raid anymore, so that's our easy raiding. That's our easy money, unavailable. We can go for the Isle of Man, however. No allies, so we'll probably start off straight away doing that. Let's go. Straight into speed 2. Daughter needs a guardian. That'll be fine. Make my person greedy, and I shouldn't have done that. Let's de jure claim on that. Raise all of our vassal levies. He should be fairly easy to beat because... Sorry, he should be fairly easy to beat because he's a single county tribe. He's got 400 units here. We could call in the King of Mercia, but I don't see the point really. I'm now known as the Old. Seems reasonable. I'm pretty ancient at this point. Sure. We'll call in the King of Mercia. Oh, he's in another war. He's being... Whoops! Don't even know what happened there. Being beaten up by Powys, or possibly he's beating up Powys. Arranged betrothal. Your son to my daughter. Sure. Can't see anything going wrong with marrying another player. Our succession law is Tanistry, which is pretty cool. We're trying to get our crown authority up apparently, but nobody's biting, which is a shame. Ooh, he's got more troops than I thought. Still, we should be able to do it. Let's just try. If not, we'll be able to raise more troops in a second. It's fine. We're going to take a crossing penalty. for crossing. He's also got hills here, I didn't realise. So actually it looks like he's going to thrash us. Yeah, we've lost. Maybe? We don't even have a general in this flank. So I'd be very surprised if we win. Yeah, we lose. So good start to this session. We lost against a single county, a single holding, single county piece of rubbish, but that's fine. We'll come back in a second with more troops and it'll all be good. Let's see if Mercia wants to join in anyway. Yeah, he had a few more troops than I realised. I don't know where the extras came from. Perhaps he managed to raise some people with his steward or something. We'll just disband them for now. Mercia has joined, but I'm not sure that they'll actually come and help at all. Because they're too busy in this war instead. Now, if we were Welsh, we'd be able to create the longbow retinue, but we're not, so we can't create a retinue, which is a shame. That would help significantly as well. Oh, he's come to siege me. It's not good. No, sir, it is not good at all. This guy is seeking to fabricate a claim. And he's not going to stop. And yeah. Well, we'll deal with him shortly. I don't feel like dealing with him right now, because I don't think we could. What we might be able to do here is go and siege his holding, because we can get to 100% by fully sieging him. He can't get to 100%. Well, he can get to 100% by fully sieging us, but that's not going to happen, is my point. Just come over here. And if we stand there and he comes to attack us, then we'll get all the benefits of the defence and the straight crossing and the hills, etc. And meanwhile, we're gathering gold, which means that if this goes on too long and it gets silly, then we'll just raise some mercenaries and go and kill him. We should also be replenishing our garrison, or our levies, which should be fine. Yeah, look, this will go not quite 10% a click, but close enough. We'll siege him down nice and quickly. Then we should be at 100%, I think. Maybe not if he sieges our stuff, actually. We might not get to 100%. We'll see. This guy is being a pain, apparently. I've got my spymaster telling him off already. What is he seeking to fabricate a claim on? The kingdom. He wants a claim on the kingdom. He really hates me. Succession law changed, wrong government type, ambitious. I think I'm a foreigner as well. Threaten the vassal there. We don't need factions spawning, especially since we're relatively weak compared to our vassals right now. We really don't want them to spawn factions. You can go and make sure this guy doesn't spawn a faction. Oh, he's called a count of... oh, down there. Probably won't bother me. If he does, we might not actually be able to win this war, and that would be silly. So he must have just got that marriage alliance. It's fine. Levy reinforcements should replenish quicker. Good, good. That's what I like to hear when I'm low. And once we've got all our levies back, we shall maybe try and imprison this guy and revoke his titles. We might not even have to wait to get our levies back if we once again save up money and get the mercenaries to do it for us. It'd be nice if we could get some retinues as well. The cheapest one, I believe, is... I'm not sure what the cheapest one is. Shyness is a terrible curse. Right, he's going to surrender. Excellent. I'm ill. I'm old and I'm ill, so I'm probably about to die. Who's going to take over? This guy. Doesn't own any land, so that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, this guy doesn't hate me anymore. Oh, because I pressed his claim, so that's something he's got. But he now doesn't hate me. And he can also... Oh, he can't educate anyone. That person can educate her, though. I still feel like... Oh, we've got a better chance. Let's... If I move my marshal there, we've got an even better chance. 74%. There we are. And somebody to educate her. Doesn't matter. Okay, he's in prison. I don't think I'm able to revoke without penalty. Although I'm old, so actually I can just take... I'll take that, I think. Yeah. I'm old, so the penalty won't really matter for very long anyway. And in fact, I could just revoke all his titles. Everyone's going to hate me for this, but like I say, I'm about to die. Domain is too big, so we should give some land away. Men of my religion, my culture, who are adults and not already rulers and have good, good marshal. You can have that. We've approved limited crown authority. Once again, I'm going to give away everything that isn't full up, basically. Shala seems to have paused it again. We'll unpause it in a second. No, okay, he's unpaused it. That's fine. So nobody's in a faction against me, so we can go and study technology in the Empire of Rogeru. This guy, 5th of January, we can move him again. We don't have too many duchies. In fact, the Duchy of Albany is the only one we have. It actually destroyed the other duchy. Okay, that makes sense. Essexian Mercian de Year War over Bedford. Sure, I'll join. Won't do anything. Doesn't matter. So I feel we should be upgrading these Earth Hill forts in order to try and get these people into feudalism as quickly as possible. So let's start... Oh no, we're going to save up for cities, aren't we, so that we can get more money out of our cities. Construction, sure. Not bothered. Okay, we don't need to kill that guy anymore. He's not a threat. Don't need to execute anyone. Apparently I'm backing this plot. We'll just auto-stop plots quickly. Why is it paused? Okay, 5th of January, we can do all that. We kind of want to revoke a title from this guy, but he's quite powerful compared to me. He's 880, yeah. These guys, they're going to have a lot more troops than me for some time. For various reasons. Partly because I was stupid enough to give all my stuff away. My vassals aren't giving much troops anymore because they all hate me. which is reasonable. I was a jerk. I was kind of hoping I'd die soonish, and I probably will. Want to get a claim over here. Want to declare actually on Northumberland, don't I? For Lothian. He won't have many troops at the moment. No, none at all. So we might as well declare war there. We don't have many troops either. We'll see if we can siege this down. That was, in fact, just a bad idea, I think, on my part. Do you want to come and join my war? Sure you do. Because the Northumbrian revolt might actually come up and fight me at some point. And they'd beat me if they decided to do that. Although they should be very close to just winning this war anyway. 81%. Actually, if he wins that war... he will become the ruler of Northumberland, or the ruler of Northumberland will change. And, yeah, I think he's coming up to fight me. We'll just not... We'll not get involved for now. The war will end once he wins his war. It was actually a bad move on my part. I don't have the troops, and yeah, the thing's going to end anyway. So 375, no, 387, 430, 350 is the skirmish one. So, and I want 300. So some military organisation or something similar would do the job nicely. Can't think of a fast way to get money other than just kind of waiting. Unless any of my vassals are particularly rich, which I don't think they are. My bishop vassals aren't paying me taxes because... Oh, they don't like me and they do like him. Sorry, I was reading that the wrong way around. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, it's going to take quite a while to get up to 600 gold. Might be a Hall of War. I've not heard of that before. Get light infantry and a little bit of heavy infantry. Sure. Might be more worthwhile building castle towns for now, because they will also give me more money. So that's good. We can conscript merchant ships. Don't really want to. I wonder why everybody's voting for this guy. Maybe it's just because he doesn't have power. I think they don't like voting for people who have power. So yeah, becoming feudal is difficult. You lack troops. It's not necessarily a good idea to update to feudal as soon as possible. A lot of tribes have a longer time period to build up over anyway, just because they're not necessarily already Catholic or already a Reformed faith. But for the Irish and Scottish tribes, you can reform very quickly because you're already Catholic. It's not an issue at all. Okay, that seems to be going quite well down there. We're not going to join in, like I say. We need a lot more troops. We need a lot more money. Cornwall made a mistake. Nothing. Not a very interesting mistake, basically. So Italy is Italy now. It was Lombardia, but it's now Italy because... possibly just because a Carling is in control. This is a player character, but his heir is, or her heir rather, is NG Paradox, who is almost certainly trying to murder her. Because if he can do that, he should be able to form the Holy Roman Empire, I imagine. So that's probably his goal right now. Khazaria's doing pretty strong. Right, we could get a claim here on this guy, who is reasonably strong and has a lot of allies, and I'm old, so I'm actually going to say let it go. despite the fact that I've got the guy standing there for ages, I'm not actually gonna... I'm gonna move him now. Although, he's now trying to improve relations with himself. That's not gonna work. Don't think it works anyway. I wish he'd die, though. It's a shame. I kind of wish I would die. Okay, these guys aren't stopping plots, which generally means I can imprison them. Ooh. Because he's a vassal of my vassal, I can execute him. I can't banish him. I could release him, which would make everybody like me more. This guy, try and imprison him, and then ransom him for 70 gold. I should have done that for the other guy as well, but I get plus 10 opinion relationship with everyone else for doing this, so hey, that's fine. However, it would have been nice to have 140 gold instead. Aquitaine has a son. Congratulations, Aquitaine! Whee! Woo! Let's try and appoint successors there. Okay, got 70 gold for him. We're gonna... Oh, we've already unticked that box. We're going to release you, I guess. I don't think you're important. And we're going to release you, because you're also not important. We're going to keep the other guy, obviously, in prison, because he will hate us, and he has some claims on our titles. Or he has some claims on titles in our lands, so he might come and be a pain if we do anything about it. I feel like it's somewhat safe to come here now. I can't see where Durham's army is. They're probably sieging somewhere. But I'm going to come and siege this since... Oh, no, there they are. There they are. Everybody stop. That all you lot just disband. He doesn't seem to be ending his war, which is frustrating because, yeah, well, I'm sure you know why it's frustrating. It's frustrating because I want to be able to just take Lothian. Ugh. Well, too bad. Sorry. That's the first drop of the game. We're almost enough to build another castle town, although I'm not sure we'll be able to upgrade this one instead. If we can upgrade this one instead, then we'd probably rather do that, because this is where our steward collects taxes, so we need a castle walls there, which also gets us a small amount of extra tax, a small amount of extra levies. Castle walls are quite nice, and they'll also stop us being raided by the Vikings. I'm not sure, but I don't think the Viking Age has started yet. What's his shipbuilding technology? Military. Shipbuilding 0.1. Yeah, Viking Age hasn't started because they get shipbuilding 2, I think, once it starts. So, it's clearly not a thing yet. I wish we could still raid. It was a really good way for money, and yeah, I think we upgraded too early. I think I've learned my lesson here. We shouldn't have upgraded that early. And if I were doing it again, I would make sure that all of the tribes in my realm had hill forts level 4 before upgrading. So, oh well, really. I think we're going to try speed 3 now. Lose technology points. Let's see if we can cope with this. Cthulhu's bro lagging behind there. Just try it again. Wonderful, technology points. I wish they were military technology points, that would be nice. Betrothed can marry. My grandson is marrying somebody. We almost have enough troops to take on this army now, I think. I'm not sure what our makeup of troops is, so we might actually be able to... That's that, 584. Sarius disconnected. And we've decreased speed massively for NG Paradox, so that's unfortunate. Let's build castle walls here as well. Just make sure our realm is slightly more fortified. Execute this guy. Everybody would hate me for it. Can ransom him. Nobody will afford him. So yeah, once these levies are back up to maximum... Oh, he's just got some more troops as well. Urgh. I was about to say, once those levies are back up to maximum, we should be able to go and fight him, but apparently not. The Duchy of Dalriata. Oh, that'll be the Isles. Let's just try this one more time. I think that it's probably going to go down to speed 2 again, though. I feel like I'm dictating more about my hosting strategy rather than my game, but once again, that's what happens on slow